Hello everyone, I am McKenna. I'm a postgraduate student here at the University of Glasgow. I'm in the program Media, Culture, and Society, and believe it or not, I'm getting my master's without writing a dissertation. How? Instead of a traditional dissertation, my program has us specifically working on a policy brief. But what is that? In short, what a policy brief is that it's a concise document that provides an overview of a specific issue, an issue that you care about, and it analyzes relevant data and perspectives. And then you're presenting that and actionable recommendations to decision makers. So, unlike a traditional dissertation, which is perhaps more in depth and theoretical, a policy brief is designed to inform and influence. So, policy by being clear, brief, and solution focused. In my project in particular, I focused on how platform governance can impact social media usage, drawing comparisons between different governance models. And I used case studies such as TikTok and Twitter. All in all, where you need to start though is asking yourself, when you're looking at programs, what is best for me? Okay? My program encouraged us to apply our critical thinking skills to real-world issues, and I knew I wanted to tackle intersection of social media governance and public policy. So I was drawn to media, culture, and society because it allows me to develop practical skills in policy analysis, which I find incredibly relevant for careers in digital media strategy or advocacy. And you might be sitting here and you're thinking, well, I've never written anything to do with policy. I've never written a policy brief. I was not in policy for my undergraduate's degree, and that's okay. I am also that person. So I came working from within advertising, and then before that, I was even a bartender. And then my undergraduate study was actually in public relations and advertising. So for me, writing a policy brief was a little scary at first, and I had that support from the university and my supervisor, but it's also okay to note the challenges that are going to come, to note them now and help prepare along the way. So one of the biggest challenges was for balancing academic rigor with practical application. So policy briefs require a different style compared to traditional essays. So adapting my writing style, it took some practice. And it's okay for things to take some practice, right? That's why you're here. You're not here to be a master. You're here to get your master's and then learn along that journey. So I learned how to synthesize complex ideas, present them in a concise, actionable format, and this experience not only improved my writing, but also gave me analytical skills, which will be incredibly invaluable in my future career. I think it's really important to note right now is that if you're watching this video and you're like, I like this program, but I've never written a policy brief before, I didn't even know that there was alternatives to dissertations in getting your master's, then I think it's really, really fundamental for you to understand at this point that you are nowhere near alone in this process. The University of Glasgow provides numerous workshops to support you and your project in particular, okay? So one helpful session for me was literally breaking down how to structure a policy brief. I've never written one before either, and I needed to start at the basics, and the university provides that for you. It's actually a whole entire Moodle page where they're giving you a breakdown of everything that you need to know, right? So now after all this time, I've learned how to present complex ideas, complex information, in a clear and concise way, which is a skill crucial for communicating with policymakers. I also attended sessions on media policy and ethics, which helped me, frame my arguments with broader societal impacts. And now, here I am at the end of my program. And that's all for today. I'm McKenna. I'm a postgraduate student here at the University of Glasgow. My program is Media, Culture, Society, and we are getting our master's without writing a traditional dissertation. So, I hope you join us along the way. If you have any questions, please let myself or the university know. Thank you.